Hello, Wastelanders. It is I, Papa J. This is episode 15, Fallout 4, a Story Ralph Modpack collection found on Nexus.
Bethesda Game Studios and CryoVault Gaming present a Storywealth Nexus collection. Welcome to Fallout 4.
So, let's get this party started, shall we? So we had just gotten done killing Kellogg back up on top of the hill up there. And now we're making our way back down towards Diamond City. Gotta discuss our findings with Nick Valentine, which will eventually, after we do that, will lead us over to Good Neighbor. And when I get into Good Neighbor, then I can pause the main storyline for a few minutes again and start concentrating on the Thuggyverse again. And we will still be doing the main storyline because the Thuggyverse does the main storyline, but we won't be pursuing Sean anymore. We'll be concentrating on Good Neighbor. We'll be in Good Neighbor for several episodes because there's a lot to do in Good Neighbor, especially when it comes to the Thuggyverse. So we're gonna be very busy for a while. Lots of action, lots of stuff going on. Right now, I have to get back to Diamond City. So I'm making my way down. I need to cut across because Diamond City's over here, so I need to cut across. Maybe come up over this bridge here. Oop, I don't know what I get shot at. Misfire. That was a misfire. Looks like I need to eat and drink. I noticed that I had a little cigar right below my clock. That is part of that HUD. Even though I'm running the vanilla, it shows stuff like that. So it says I got about 24 seconds left before the nicotine of my cigar wears off. And I believe that's why I have a little red pill down by my AP. I believe that has to do, it's related to the cigar. So yeah, I'm kind of liking Mr. Bear. There is a couple more mods that I'm thinking about installing. One of them is a hunting mod, and it's part of the Story Ralph Modpack collection that introduces skinning and hunting and stuff like that. Because there's a whole section in the Modpack collection on survival that makes the survival a little bit more immersive and so forth. I was thinking about maybe installing that mod pack, but there's 137 mods though. That's the only reason why I haven't done it yet, because I'm already running 165, 170 mods as it is. To go and tack on another 100 mods on top of that, I haven't decided if I want to do that or not. But that mod pack is actually designed to turn off survival mode and play survival mode. Yeah, I'm talking in circles, ain't I? Yeah, you would actually go here to settings, and on the gameplay, you'd turn off survival mode and drop back down to normal mode, but you would still be in survival mode because it uses the advanced needs 76, which turns the game into survival mode. So you'll be playing survival mode under normal gameplay. And it adds in a bunch of other mechanics like hunting, hunting and so forth. So it adds in a lot of other mechanics. And I had considered it, and I still might do it. I haven't decided yet, but if I did that, I would have to turn off survival mode, because you can't run survival mode using the survival mod pack. All this can be found in the show notes. If you go to the show notes, you can find the link to the story wealth. And when you go to the story wealth link on Nexus, and you scroll down the page under the description, when you get down towards the bottom, it has all these other packs that you can install alongside of the main pack. And I've installed most of them. And one of them is the difficulty survival pack. But it clearly states and clearly tells you that if you install that mod pack, you have to turn off survival. You have to play under normal. It's incompatible in survival mode because it introduces survival in and of itself. So it's incompatible. And I'm debating. I'm always debating. I am a sucker, notorious for trying out mods and stuff like that, because I really love being part of the modding community. Even though I don't make mods myself, I do test religiously. I test the hell out of them. And I'm always changing up my game, installing a mod pack and then uninstalling and reinstalling and uninstalling. That's a Rust Devil. I'm always doing stuff like that because I love it. I'm not going to be doing that for now. I'm done for a while, for a long time. I'm done with uninstalling and reinstalling. It's too time consuming. You know how long it takes to install over 1,000 mods? It takes almost all night. When I installed this mod pack for Story Wealth, I actually had to start it and go to bed and just let it run overnight because it is so massive. And then that was just for the basic game. And then I'm running, like I was telling you, I'm running like 4 or 5 of the expansion packs that are recommended to run alongside of it. All of them geared and labeled Story Wealth. And when you start adding those in, you know, you start clocking in more time and more hours and more time and more hours, and I'm fatigued again. But I know where I am. If I follow these tracks, they'll lead me right down towards Diamond City. So I'm getting close. I'm getting back to Diamond City. Getting back there. I think I can kill my light. Oh, also, I mentioned yesterday, I was talking to you guys yesterday about, I'm thinking about starting a second playthrough that'll run alongside of this one, but that one will be no commentary, so I won't be talking on that particular one. It'll just be the game without me talking, just something for me to kill time with, because here's the problem. I love playing Fallout 4. I've told you guys this probably a million times. Am I craving too much? That alcohol, did that put me over the limit? Yeah, that alcohol put me over the limit. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just have ourselves a drink. Why don't we? Let's have us some vodka. I'm a vodka kind of guy. There we go. And the vodka will be active for 4 minutes. It'll last for 4 minutes before it expires. I'm a vodka kind of guy. I like vodka. Okay, anywho. What I was saying is, it'll play right alongside of this one. So, my fans will have a choice. They can follow on this one where I'm actually talking.
Come on out. I'll make it nice.
Or they can listen to the cinematic movie style with my other playlist that I'm gonna create that is non-talking. It'll be more like a movie, like a TV show, so it won't have me talking in it. I'm gonna let the characters and actors in the game do all the storytelling for me. And we'll be playing it from the first person point of view of my character, and she's gonna be a female. I've already decided, because I have my male here which has me talking. My male here which has me talking. But my female will be without me talking, and it's gonna be fun.
Please help! She's hurt. She's in here. Please help.
I know this is a trap. I don't think so, lady. Not today. Not today. And I've got a twist. I'm gonna play her as a psycho bitch. Yeah, I said it. A psycho bitch. So she's gonna be like a serial killer. And I like playing melee. I'm a big, huge fan of melee. In fact, for the longest time, I absolutely refused to pick up a gun. I've been playing guns here lately, and I enjoy guns, don't get me wrong. It's fun to play guns, but for the longest time, I never played guns. I played melee, and I kind of missed that. I missed that melee play style. So, she's gonna be melee. Now, she will have a gun, but it'll be a shotgun. So, I'm gonna play her that she does melee, but she does have a shotgun when she needs to take something down that she can't close the gap and get right up close to. Now, because she's a psycho bitch, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun playing a psychopath. She's also a cannibal, a cannibalist. So I'm gonna play her as a vampire because I love playing vampires. Yes, I know. I'm probably turning a lot of people off. A lot of people are probably going to say, "Well, you just tuned me out. I'm not gonna watch that one." Nah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's kind of weird that was glitching out. That's perfectly fine if you don't want to watch. I don't care. Like I said, I don't do this for the money. I'm not monetized. I do this for the fun, for me. This is entertainment for me, and I invite you guys along for the ride, for the journey. So you guys can just come along for the journey, for the ride. But this, I do this for me, for the fun of me. And I miss playing a vampire. I like playing females. I like the dialogue and the interaction that the females have. I like playing melee. And what better way to play melee than to play a psycho, cannibalist vampire bitch who was a serial killer before the war. And I have a whole storyline set up. In fact, you know what? Instead of me just trying to explain her backstory, why don't we take, before I go down to the Diamond City, let's take 45 seconds and I'll let you listen to the backstory that I have set up. So that's what we'll do. I'm going to start it right now.
The world knew her as Celine Vance, a quiet librarian with a taste for dusty tomes and coffee. But she held a dark secret, a darker name, Scarlet Vein. When the bombs fell, she should have perished. Instead, she made her way into a vault meant for the innocent, hiding behind a lie, frozen in time, preserved while the world burned. When she awoke, she wore a new mask, that of a grieving mother searching for her lost son. A carefully crafted narrative, a shield to deflect unwanted attention. She has returned, sharper, hungrier, and the wasteland will once again learn to fear her.
Oh, righty. So there you go. You got to hear. Now I'm over Covenant again. You got to hear the backstory on that my up and coming playthrough that I'm going to be starting here pretty soon. As you heard, she was a librarian by day, psycho killer by night. It's kind of the way I'm setting it up to play it, how it's unfolding. And she snuck into the vault. And in my story, Nate and Nora both die. They both die in my story. And she gets thawed out and realizes what happened. She discovers and realizes what happened and assumes the identity of Nora. But her name is going to be Scarlet Vane. That's the name I'm going to go with. Let me see. I'm still over Covington. I'm still craving too much. Looks like I need to eat and drink anyway. So let's go ahead and let's chow down on some noodles. I need to buy some more. I'm getting very low on my noodles. Properly fed, but still parched. Okay, let's go to water. And because I got 40 purified water. I'm not hurting for water. Okay, I'm almost. I'm still a little bit under. You know what? This irrigated water. I've got 20 of those. Let's just drop those. No, I don't have 20. I only had one. I thought I had 20. No, I only had one. What was that 20 then? What was it saying 20 for? I don't know. Okay, I'm still over. Okay, let's go to food. What kind of food can I drop that I really don't need? Anything radiated? Yeah, I got tons of radiated stuff. Radiated potato chips. Drop them. Yeah. Canned dog food I'll keep. Because I'm giving the canned dog food to squirrel bits I'll drop. I'm giving the canned dog food to bug on a shell. Minute noodles here. These actually do 6. But that gets me under the wire. So I just littered the ground with food. I can always pick it back up later. Alrighty. Let's go talk to Nick Valentine. Oh, I don't need to be sneaking. Don't need to be sneaking. Go talk to Nick Valentine. What is that? Every time I come through here, I hear a bloody door squeaking. Every time I come through here.
Let me ask you something. Crazy question. You didn't see a flying ship recently, did ya?
No, but I heard something. Now that you mentioned it, I did hear something. I didn't see it though.
I might have a job for you if you're interested.
Tell me. What's the job?
What's the job?
I can't divulge my reasons, but there's this holotape, and I want you to find it on me. Bring it on in, and I'll get your caps.
Okay. What do I need to do?
What do you need me to do?
I can't divulge my reasons, but there's this holotape, and I want you to find it on me. Bring it on in, and I'll get your caps.
You're not telling me a hell of a lot.
What's in it for me?
300 caps would cover it. So do we have a deal?
Okay.
I'm in.
Great. Now, let me give you the details. I wrote down. Questions? Read the paper.
Read the instructions that Belt gave you. Okay, well I'll do that, but I'm not going to do that right now. I wonder what they are. What are the instructions? Why do I still have a red peel? Let's go to Q. Oh, nicotine addiction. I'm addicted to nicotine. Ah, makes sense. I need a cigarette. I need a bloody cigarette. Well, we can rectify that here in just a few minutes.
I'm Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. Be a great call.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
You don't know anything, Nick?
You don't know anything, Nick?
I woke up in a junk pile ages ago. Just another discarded prototype. The Institute hasn't come calling since. I'm sorry.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths
Hey,
behind
Viper.
to remind us that they're out
You
there.
got? Can I borrow a smoke?
To this day,
Actually, I have plenty.
there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is.
And I need one because I've got a
Or
nicotine
I'm getting-
addiction at the
Exactly.
moment.
But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I was so blinded by anger.
I was so blinded by anger. I just wanted him dead. Now look what I've done.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh.
Yep.
His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy.
No,
here,
like I
Nick.
was saying with
Got
my
a fall to the old supper team?
psycho
Look, there's a
bitch,
place in Good Neighbor called the
Scarlet
Memory
Vein,
Den.
all gloves are
Relive
off.
the past
I can
moments
play
in your
her
mind
as
as clear
evil as
the
I
day
want,
they happened.
and
Anyone
because
could get a dead brain to
I'm
sing.
role-playing
It'll
her
be
that she
Dr.
is not the
Amari,
mother, she's a
the
con
mind
artist,
behind
a
the memories.
scammer, a serial killer who assumed the identity because it fit the narrative that she needed. I don't have to follow the storyline at all, only when it suits me. So that it'll be a great way to roleplay. I think it'll make a good movie.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay
I'm actually
focused.
pretty pumped, pretty excited. I've been
Guess we're gonna
daydreaming
need to
about it all day long
brain.
today.
Enough gray matter
It's
to
been a
bring to
slow day
Amari
for me
and
at
find
school
out if
because
it's
I'm
gonna
done with all my work.
Jesus,
Everything's
Nick,
already been
gross.
turned in.
Seriously?
I know it's grisly.
And we're
but what
starting
choice do we
holiday
have?
break.
We got no leads,
So
nothing.
I have a lot
That
of
old
idle
Merc's
time on
brain
my
just might
hands.
have all the secrets
And I
we
don't
need to
mind,
know.
especially for me because I'm an author. Most of you guys know this, but I have books on Amazon. I'm a published author. I've written 6 full-length novels, all supernatural mystery thrillers.
Actually, I think I
I
already
go by
have
the
Kellogg
pen
had
name
this
JC,
thing
the
attached to his
initials.
head.
The initials
Cybernetics,
JC, and then my last
We
name
may have just
Scoble.
won the lottery.
Whether
And
we're
Alex
riding this crazy
Thorne-
brain train or not, we
Alex
can't all go running
Thorne,
across
my
the
character here in
Commonwealth, so
Fallout 4, is
who's
the
coming
main
with
character in
I
all
have to
my
go to
novels.
the memory den either
All
way.
6 of my books
I'm
are
gonna
based
introduce
around
you to
Alex
Amari.
Thorne, but they're not
If you want to head
have
there
nothing to
together,
do with
just
Fallout
say
4.
so.
He plays a detective in my books and my novels. I'll head there on my own.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Okie dokie. So, that's started. Now, if I talk to Ellie here, I can start Far Harbor.
Ellie?
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome. Pew, pew, pew!
I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey. Anyway, the client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I love doing the sarcastic.
So, is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Okay, so now that opens up Far Harbor, and I will be opening up Nuka World when I also, but I can open up Nuka World through the bleachers, the Finn Sheriff Department. I can open up Nuka World through that because Lily wants to go to Nuka World. So see how everything's gonna kind of tie in together. Now what I'm thinking, now don't want to spoil too much, but what I'm thinking with Scarlet, when I start playing her, I'm thinking about taking her to Nuka World because I'm thinking about with Scarlet not doing Sim Settlement, maybe not even doing the Thuggiverse, not do any of those, and just have her be like a kind of like a raider boss, kind of go into that aspect, make my way to Nuka World, almost straight out of the gate, almost. I'm still brainstorming. I haven't got all the bugs, not all the bugs, but all the fine details worked out yet. But maybe make my way to Nuka World, do Nuka World, because you can become a raider boss. And see, when you become a raider boss, you can come back to the Boston, the mainland here, and your bases, your settlements, you can turn them into raider settlements. Now I couldn't do that and do Sim Settlement because Jake is 100% against raiders. He hates them. He absolutely despises them. So I couldn't play a raider and be friends with Jake. That just wouldn't jive. That wouldn't go good. So I would have to not do Sim Settlement with Scarlet, because that just wouldn't fly too good with Jake and the whole building settlements. But I could still do all the settlements, and because there's actually a mod pack for Storywell. There's mod packs for everything on Storywell. There's actually a mod pack for Storywell that enables you to do the settlement building without doing Sim Settlement. That's what it's set up for, because it says in the description for gameplay where you don't want to do Sim Settlement, but you still want the settlement features. So I can install that mod pack, which will give me the settlement features without having to do Sim Settlement, and I can start setting up raider bases all over, raider settlements all over the Commonwealth. So take out the Minutemen, or not side of the Minutemen, not even do the Minutemen, just skip them altogether too. Skip the Minutemen, skip Sim Settlement, skip all that stuff, and become a raider boss here in this world with my psycho bits. I know I keep saying psycho bits, but that's what she's going to be. I'm going to play her pure evil, psycho, melee style with her shotgun as needed. Yeah, I am so pumped, so ecstatic about this playthrough coming up. I'm not going to abandon this one. Like I said, we're going to be doing them both. But see, here's the thing. Fallout 4, since I record and upload online, I can't play Alex Thorne all the time, because I'm going to get so far ahead with videos that I'm going to have, because these videos are all set to pre-release. I record, you know, 2, 3, 4 episodes in advance, and they're set up. They are set up to automatically drop at 5 a.m. Bangkok time every day. They're on a timer, a schedule, you might say, and that's fine. But you know, I don't want to get so far out that I got a month of videos in advance. Not saying that wouldn't be a bad thing, because then if I got a month of videos already pre-loaded and scheduled and ready to go, I can devote a lot of time to Scarlet. Here's the problem: when I return, now I'm having to, you know, separate my mind from. I have to separate my mind from playing Scarlet to playing. There's that lady again. She was in Lexington too. Sally. Okay, we're not going that way, because that goes down to the combat zone. I don't want to do the combat zone right now. But anyways, what I was saying is that lady, I was talking about that lady. But yeah, when you're trying to do multiple playthroughs, you can actually get yourself in trouble, because you can forget where you are. Especially if you took a break for like a month because you're a month ahead. You forget where you are, and then you come back and you're like, oh crap. So it's easier just to play them side by side, and by doing Sim Settlement and not Sim Settlement, by doing Alex Thorne and Scarlet side by side, there's not that big of a gap that would cause me issues with trying to remember where I am per each character, because I would only be like one day removed. Or not even one day, just a few hours removed between each player, between Scarlet and between Alex Thorne. So keeping track of them would be fairly easy to do. Not too much of a hassle. Okay, we have made it back to Good Neighbor. Now we're going to be here in Good Neighbor for a while, because there's a couple of things I have to do. But first, we're just going to continue with Nick Valentine. Go ahead and knock Nick Valentine out, because we have to go to the memory den. Go ahead and do the memory den, which unlocks the glowing sea, Virgil. I could have bypassed that if I would have kept Kellogg alive and not killed him. Then it would have bypassed that, because Kellogg would have became a companion. Even if I didn't want to have him tag alone, I could have sent him to any one of my settlements just to hang out. But I went ahead and killed him because I want to do Virgil. I want to do the glowing sea because I'm doing the entire game with Alex Thorne. That's not going to be the case with Scarlet. Scarlet's not going to be just a rehash of Alex Thorne. I'm going in a totally 100% different direction with her. Using the story well from Modpack, because I love the graphics and I love the immersive and the way everything kind of just flows together. So we're going to be in the Story Wealth universe, but Scarlet is going to go in a totally different path than Alex Thorne. Alex Thorne is a goody-goody two-shoes for the most part, and Scarlet is going to be pure evil. There's the third well, which we'll be doing that soon enough. So, see, Good Neighbor's had a complete makeover too. It has had a complete makeover on it. Go ahead and put away my gun, I don't need it. But like I said, we're going to be here for a while because you have to do for the Thuggyverse, unless I decide to skip it, which I'm not gonna. You have to do the Silver Shroud. You have to do Bobby No Nose. You have to do a few other quests where you're taking out the trash of some of the warehouses. And then by the time you get done with all of that, then you go back to Fowler's department store, talk to Murphy again, and he sends you back here a second time. And then you start cleaning out sniper purses outside of Good Neighbor. And so there's a lot. I mean, a ton. There's a ton of stuff. I'm going to be in, like I said, I'm going to be spending the next 4 or 5 episodes, maybe 10, the next 10 episodes, just here in Good Neighbor. And eventually we'll make our way back to Diamond City again. And when we get back to Diamond City again, we'll be hooking back up with Finn's Sheriff Department and Lily. And don't forget Jake. You gotta stay on top of Jake. And even with Jakey, I can step away from Good Neighbor to deal with Jake for a few minutes and then come back again, step back and forth. I can do that.
Yes.
So it's gonna be another cigarette box. It's gonna be a smashing good time. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do the sarcastic.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Well, technically.
I mean, technically the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Yeah, could you say it like Dr. Frankenstein?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Yeah, here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Okay, now while you're doing that, I'm gonna do 2 things. One, I'm gonna have a smoke. No, not that. I'm gonna have a smoke because I am having nicotine withdrawals. So let's do that. And that'll lock in a save.
To me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
I'll be right with you, Doc. Let me finish my smoke break. You just hang loose. You just sit there for a minute. Okay, very good. Peckers from lack of food. You are overcome. I have a new saved. Okay. How do you lock memories, Doc?
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers.
I know what you're thinking,
cognitive
lady.
Functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
But that doesn't sound fun.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Alright, let's get started.
Alright, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the...
Before we do this, Nick, I'm gonna get drunk. I want some whiskey.
The other side.
Okay, I feel better now. Have me a good swig of whiskey. I actually like brandy.
Brainwave migration between
I love brandy. I drink brandy. I like vodka. Never been a big fan of Jack and Coke, but I like a whiskey sour. Whiskey sours are good.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories.
Yeah, so now I have whiskey and a cigarette showing up over on my sidebar. Yeah, I'm liking this HUD layout. I like it. It adds in a few extra elements to the game.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
So this is Kellogg. So this must be Kellogg as a kid.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Interesting. I've listened to this before, but it's been a long time.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope so.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Someone else is going to...
Interesting.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like
So,
before the big war.
Kellogg was a runaway. he abandoned his
This
mom
doesn't seem to be
and
what we're looking for.
to get away to escape his dad.
There appears to be
Interesting.
another intact memory close
I've
to
listened to
the
these before,
temporal
but it's been so long because
There.
most of the time I just skip them. I just like
Try that
speed run through this. But it's actually kind of interesting to listen through again
It's gonna be fine.
because it's bringing back memories. Let me see.
know anybody.
Mary.
And now
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
Sarah.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Now,
this was a mistake.
I'm curious because remember when we talked to Stella, and Stella was talking to
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years,
Murphy.
I'll be running my own crew.
and they was talking about Kellogg having a daughter. Is this the daughter that they're talking about?
Little Mary too.
Is this Stella?
Must be my mama instinct.
Because here it says Mary, but is this Stella? And Sarah, that her mom?
You don't need to worry about me.
Because remember, Murphy said that
Security for the sheep.
when Stella's mom was bleeding out, she gave him a holotape and it was from Kellogg. So kind of curious.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Did the mod authors for the Thuggyverse stay with the story, or did they go off script a little bit? Kind of curious.
How did you think this was going to end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
So, Sarah and Mary died like dogs. Maybe Kellogg
Another memory to try.
had a second girlfriend. Maybe, okay, so maybe they did die, but then Kellogg hooked up with somebody new, and that's where Stella comes in at. Stella and his new girlfriend. It's hard to say. It is very hard to say because there's kind of gaps, in the story.
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So he was in San Francisco, but not anymore.
So,
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted.
Okay, so
Sometimes they thought
I'm
they could
beginning to
cheat
think Mary and
That was
Sarah
usually only when I
are
first
not
arrived
the people
somewhere.
that Murphy's talking about.
Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me.
I'll go to listen to that one.
Didn't matter what it was. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
The bar? You spent a lot of time in bars there, Kellogg?
We seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Okay, I am. I'm actually enjoying listening to the storyline again for the second go round.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
Well, apparently, he did get mixed up because where did Stella come from? Unless he's not Stella's dad, but it sure sounds like it with the story so far.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Operations getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting.
You mind shutting up, lady? I'm trying to hear this.
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Yep, Kellogg was a badass, but I took him out. Of course, I have a badass rifle too. Oh, now we're at Vault 111.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
All computers are still working. That's good. Checking through.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
The logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it. The eggheads never liked taking orders
yeah, okay,
from
we already heard that
dirty,
one.
contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Wow, these people are awake. At this moment in time, they are awake. There's Nora, and so this be me right over here. Yeah, so these people are awake at this moment in time.
This is the one.
Open it.
Everybody's awake.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, righty. It's kind of interesting to hear the story from the other side of the aisle.
Is that your son?
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Yeah, you were bait. You were bait.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg. It's okay.
One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
Yeah.
We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing
Virgil
sea.
is the reason why I didn't keep Kellogg alive.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Oh, righty. So let's get out of here. So there's the story of Kellogg's memories. Now, the whiskey has worn off. I'm overtired from lack of sleep.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I want popcorn.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I got what they came for.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Kellogg's.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right.
Yep, and that takes me to the glowing sea, which opens up that portion of the
Where did the
gameplay.
memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's exactly why he's there, you dingleberry.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
And I need another sip of alcohol because I'm still craving too much. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to drop some of this stuff, but we'll take a hit of bourbon. Alrighty, okay, let's go talk to Nick again. Where are you at, Mr. Nicky? Where are you at, Mr. Nicky? There you are, Nick.
Hey. Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg?
Kellogg? Is that you?
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I got it from here, Nick.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Okay, so that takes care of Nick. And now we are here in Good Neighbor. So I can continue on down the rabbit hole of working for Murphy. The Good Neighbor. There's, like I said, bye Nick. We're gonna be here for a while. Now let's don't say we did. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna get me a room. And because I need some sleep. I need to eat, sleep, and try to recuperate and figure out what I can drop because I'm craving too bloody much. I'm overcoming it. And it may just be because that I need to sleep. I'm so tired that I need to sleep. Which means I might have to drop me some antibiotics. Not drop, but eat an antibiotic. Because there may be something that's making me weak and ill. But we'll figure it all out. Soon enough. We go rent me a room.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Okay.
Oh man, someone new. You need some Jetman, homebrewed, reasonable prices?
No, thank you.
Not right now.
Of course.
Now, I'm thinking about, with my psycho bitch, making her a drug addict. Just thinking, yeah, I've got, like I said, I got 1,000 things going through my head. I might make her,
Hello.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Okay. Smart ass, here you go.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
Okay. Don't like you. Do not like you, Dingleberry. Okay, let's head up. Bloody hole in the floor. Boy, this place is a dump. Well, hello, Vault-Tec.
Hey.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Yeah.
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
It's called being an ice cube, a popsicle.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Hey, don't blame me. It's not my fault.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you were pretty ugly before.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God, I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you could go back to Sanctuary.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Okay. There, that takes care of that. Now, let's... Is this my room? Why, hello, lady. Morgan? Do I stink? How rude. Ooh, I like his sunglasses. I think I'm gonna take his sunglasses. And
there we go.
All of his stuff. I don't care about that. Don't care about that, but I could get sunglasses. Did them sunglasses, would they look good on me? Let me see, let's go to head. One luck, one perception. They're better than my patrolman sunglasses that I'm wearing. Kind of bright, but I don't look at my face that often. I'll wear them. It ain't like I look at my face every day. Okay, let's go to food. Let's go ahead and down us some more noodles. You feel better but still parched, okay? Properly fed, properly hydrated, that takes care of that. Okay, now let us sleep because we need 18 hours of sleep. We are very tired. We're gonna sleep for 18 bloody hours, and that'll get us up till the next following day. Okay, autosave. Now, I'm not fatigued anymore. I'm well rested. I'm thirsty again. So let's go back to drink and let's down us some more purified water. Properly hydrated, okay. Now, stats, no, inventory. That puts me at exactly 385. I gotta figure out what I can drop because I'm craving bloody too much. See, pistol. I got that Kellogg's revolver that I could get rid of. I got all these explosives. Apparel. Is any apparel I could drop? No, not really. Aid. Still got all this miscellaneous food. Iguana soup. You know what? I think I'll eat that because that's 1 pound right there. Coffee beans. You feel the caffeine in your veins. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this stuff weighs quite a bit, but that gets me back down under the wire again. Okay, so I'm back under the wire. So I've got some caffeine in my veins. But we'll see how things go. Okay, so let's make our way back downstairs. Because I'm good and rested, fed, properly ready to go. Let's get, well, before we go out, I'm not going to go out just yet. I think I'm gonna, hey, there's that lady that was in my room earlier. Boy, you are very rude. Every time I try to talk to you. Okay, well, I'm going to sit down right here. And what I want to do is I want to go to journal. I'm going to turn off the glowing seat because I don't care about that. And I want to, let me see. Like a good neighbor. Turn that one on. Let's go to inventory, miscellaneous, holotapes. Like a good neighbor. Here we go. So overview. Hand cards that ask for help cleaning up good neighbor. There are 3 jobs. Eliminate the trigger man. Take out merchants plaguing good neighbor. That's the silver shroud. And trap an old ghoul. That's Bobby No-Nose. Okay. Once the mission is complete, it will be marked as completed on the holotape. If I get stuck on any of these missions, I can use the holotape to skip. Very good. So, three different locations. Help Kent. That's becoming the Silver Shroud. And Bobby No-Nose. Okay. I can cheat and skip these if I want, but I'm not going to do that. And as I do them, they'll get marked off the list. Okay, so I know what I got to do first. The first one is to go to the 3rd well. So I'm going to get ready to go to the 3rd rail, but I'm not going to go to the 3rd rail yet. I just want to go stand in front of it. And I believe that is where we will end. That's where we will end today's episode.
You look just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with Sammy in this town. Got another thing coming.
Here's the 3rd well. And that is where we will pick up. So moving forward for the next 3, 4, 5 episodes, I don't know, maybe more, we will be focusing on Good Neighbor and trying to knock out these 3 different missions. Bobby No-Nose, Kent with the Silver Shroud, and the Triggermen who are plaguing Good Neighbor, making it bad. And with that being said, let's wait for this screen to load up. These load screens are getting very, very big. Again, I'd like to remind you to stay tuned because coming soon will be Scarlet Vein. But I will not be on mic for that particular episode. I want to play a game. I want to play that one where I can just relax and play the game. I may not even do survival. I may just do normal playthrough. Just a normal everyday playthrough. You know, I haven't decided yet. I could do survival, but I may just do a normal playthrough because I just want a gameplay where I can just jump on and relax. And because I'm not on mic, I can play it from anywhere I have my computer. I can log on and play because I don't have to worry about external noise. With Alex Thorne, I have to do it in my office, but my mic and everything is. But that won't be the case for Scarlett. I can do Scarlett anywhere. So, yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Be looking forward to seeing her. Is this screen ever going to load? Boy, Like a Good Neighbor is taking bloody forever to load in. Not Good Neighbor. The Third Rail. Come on, load up, Third Rail. Load up for me. Load up for Papa. Probably because I haven't been in here yet, and there's a mod that makes Third Rail. It overhauls Third Rail. So I'm imagining all the graphics and all the changes. The script has to be written in, and that may be what's causing the tremendous lag. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. And when we return, I'll be in the Third Rail. And with that, this is Papa J saying peace out.